Welcome back. We made it to the last lesson on the word faith. And this week I wanted to make it, a little more interesting. So we talked about, what is faith? We talked about who we should put our faith into. We talked about why we should have faith. And then we talked about probably the most important question of how you can put your faith into Jesus. And the last one is, where should we have faith? So on this, I want to take a field trip. I think that's the only thing we can do. Let's go around and see where we can have faith. Let's go. When you're playing pool, I'm going to win. Corner pocket. This is the point where probably don't show off. It's a good idea. Just walk away. Right now we're on a bus on Williamson Road, and yes, even in traffic, you should have faith in Jesus. You should probably have faith when you're losing in Madden or 2K. Happens to me a lot. You should display faith when you're crossing the street. That doesn't mean run and not look both ways. You need to look both directions. Oh, it's crossing the street. And you got to get back to the other. I don't know why I did that. Okay. I see what I did there. I looked both directions, but I still had faith when I walked. All right, this one's a big one. You should have faith when you're all alone in this building, right? You should still represent Jesus, and you still should walk strong and not eat all the chips in the drawer or drink all the soda from the soda fountain. I can say whatever I want right now, but you should display faith wherever you are, so you shouldn't do that. Well, as you can see, really the point is, where should we have faith? Everywhere. Every moment in our life, we should put our faith into Christ. In the great times and in the hard times. So I encourage you this week, I encourage you to look at your life and see where you need to trust Jesus more, right? Because he loves us and he cares for us. And I want to close this series on faith in Hebrews. And we're going to be in chapter 10. I'm going to read a couple verses, and I think it's so powerful that I encourage you to listen very carefully. Therefore, brothers and sisters, since we have confidence to enter the most holy place by the blood of Jesus, by a new and living way, open for us through the curtain that is his body. And since we have a great priest over the house of God, let us draw near to God with a sincere heart and with the full assurance that faith brings, having our hearts sprinkled to cleanse us from a guilty conscience, and having our bodies washed with pure water. Let us hold unswervingly to the hope we profess, for he who promised is faithful. That is the whole point. We should put our faith into Jesus for the simple fact that Jesus is faithful. He never lies. He never steals. He never sinned. And yet he cares for us. And he wants to have a relationship with us. So what is faith? Who should we put our faith into? Why should we do it? How can we do it? And where should we put our faith? Live your life for God. And that doesn't just mean, being plain Jane. You can have fun. You can have fun being a Christian. There's a lot of things that we can do as Christians and that you can do as a student. Trust God. I encourage you today to do that. Next week, we'll talk about something totally different. And until then, display your faith everywhere. Everywhere.